Now broadcasting. I really cracked my fingers there. I really hurt. Hello everybody, welcome back to DBD. I said I probably wouldn't be doing another one for quite some time, but I've played the game. Doesn't seem as bad as it was before. So, we're gonna play a bit more, do a few challenges, talk about the scheduling of live streams. Now, it's probably gonna take some time to get used to it, and some days either I'll be too busy, too tired from college, or just can't be arsed, so I will try and get it done, and I'm gonna reconsider the whole do one complete series. I think if it's a main game like RE8, I think I'll try and consistently knock that out on the first day, get like a solid 3-hour stream, 2-hour minimum, knock out as much as I can, and then with 7, and then with games like Terminator Resistance. I had a little play around with it on the Infiltrator mode. I haven't started the campaign yet because I want to start that on stream and then see what it's like off stream if it's like open world. I also just want to... But I probably won't be doing that game as like a constant on stream because there is like sex scenes in it, and I don't edit open world games. I like exploring on stream. What I'm hoping for is next, I probably won't be doing Horizon Zero Dawn. Those streams didn't really do well when I was playing the game. And the game's fucking huge, and I'm just like, you know, I did love the first game, but I'm not really... The second game looks good. It depends on what the gameplay's like when it comes out, because it's... Oh, Lord. I just need to do generators anyway. But, I'm hoping that, more horror games come out in the days to come. And more news about FNAF. Because I am looking really forward to seeing where we go from this point on. I definitely think I definitely want to see what's next in the after security breach. And hopefully we get to see Gregory grow up, because the true ending leaves off with them escaping the underground. So we don't know what's happened to Vanny. Whether one of the true endings is Freddy dies and you save Vanny. Spoiler alert, but it's been a solid few days since I myself have completed the ending. Ooh, what the hell? I just got an Oni perk for a survivor. That's actually kinda dope. Now, yes, I am now playing Kate Denson. I want to start using more survivors, you know? So I am going to work upgrading Kate Denson, because she seems pretty cool. I just want to see what Kate Denson's like. Oh, hello! She's in the Wraith mode. I can't tell whether she's being helpful or just... sorry about the background noise. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, I think she's lagging. I feel kind of bad. I could have done a Eugene challenge. I need to do that, but... Why are you flashing on? I do like this outfit for Denson. It's part of the Greek mythology. So I'm not big on many of the Survivor ones. The only one from the Killer, the two I like, not the only. I like the I really like his, the Oni's one and Blight's, but I'm only really interested in, because there might be more in January, because there's two, iridescent, I think, quality, or... I don't know, but there's two of those for Hunter and Trickster, and either one of them's going to be a female version of Trickster, because there's like a load of really cool fan art, which I already thought was an actual thing. I already thought that there was like a cosmetic similar to the Legion. I didn't realize that it was not a actual thing, because I didn't play around the time Trickster was released. I think I got back into the game when Nemesis was. I think she's trying to get me off. I feel bad if I let her. Hey, hit me. Hit me. Hey. Hit me. No. Hit me. Hey. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna do it. I'm not letting you not have a kill. I thought this is... Come on. Kill me. Kill me. I'll wait for my death so you get points. Do it! Come on! And then that. I feel bad, but I guess I got to. Kill me. Oh. I've got 2 iridescent qualities. Unbroken and Evader. Oh, that was because I... trying to get her to kill me. Okay, Kate Denson's actually not that bad. She's actually quite good. But yeah, with the whole schedule, uploads will remain on the same day and will be any game I see possible at the time. Right, so we need... So that's a doctor's challenge. Vault palette, and that's both the Yunjin thing. Yunjin? Drop 10 pallets while being chased by a killer. Sorry about that, there was people shouting in my house, and I don't want people to hear. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that one, and then move to that one. So we're going to oh, no. We're going to swap over to the killer side to get the blood points, because that's the better side. I think after I've done a survivor, I think the next killer I might do will either be Legion or... I think I'll do the pig next. She's the closest I've got to, like, level 10, so he'll go pig. Let's pull out the Minotaur. This is like one of the coolest Greek skins. Hopefully the next... Yeah, so I don't know whether the Trickster skin will be... Because there was a load of art. I definitely could see the the hunter getting like one of those, or it could be two new TV ones, but it wouldn't explain why the hunter would get another one. I'm surprised they haven't done a Sonny's Family yet. Oh, what is they called? They're like the Legion. I'm surprised they haven't done them yet, because they've done Luxie, and Sonny's Family was also like one of the top kind of popular ones on Crypt TV. I haven't watched it because I think one of them gave me nightmares. I have a very on and off kind of fear. I think I was more scared in Resident Evil, but that's from the aspect of some of this shit could, well, so could evil animatronics trying to hunt you. But there's a certain aspect of you can take those out over a horde of undead zombies. Or Lycans. By the way, my opinion on the Lycans, I don't want to say it on the stream while playing the game because it would just look like I'm complaining all the time. I think the game is great in its own regards. There's bits and bobs here and there that's a bit off. The writing's a bit naff, but I think in most Resident Evil games it's kind of the staple, you know? A lot of them's got corny dialogue. But my opinion on the Lycans is just, they're a bit shite. Personal opinion, they're just not as cool. Oh, I have Lethal Pursuer. But, yeah, so... I don't... Oh, come here. It's a Laurie Strode. I feel bad, because... Oh, and... they might be Chinese New Year... customizations, because that also comes out around the same time. But I think the Huntress already has one. I mean, it would make sense if the Trickster. Because they also got, a lot of the... But yeah, so my opinion on REA is the concept for the game is far more interesting, enjoyable. For me personally, it just looked had so many cool moments. I think the Lycans looked more to what I would say they are, because they're made out of the same shit that makes the mold. But they're called Kadu. I have Pentimento. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna resurrect this totem. But I don't want to talk much about it on stream. I'll call out some obvious plot points and holes in the story. But that just comes in at a standpoint with me. As much as I love certain stuff, I don't particularly. They broke it again. These people know what they're doing. Yeah. But I mean, the game's great. I think I'm having a good time. I can see why people struggle with the Lycans. They seem They seem so much more difficult than, like, the usual zombies. But even then, it's part of the reason I'm not... I don't hate the Lycans because they're more capable. It feels more out of place because they're more... because they're not seen through... You don't see their transformation similar to the zombies. But that's just a thing. I liked seeing all these past people. The most you find it is in Heisenberg's place. Which is a shame. Not quite how it works, bud. Neither is that. I am only. I think, there was, some more stuff about, Ada Wong being in the game, which I would have quite liked. Apparently it didn't make sense with the story, and obviously I don't know the story fully and where. Okay, there's another Boonie boy. Where would she have gone? No? I will happily take his head. I want him. You can take the Mikkel. I want this guy. I want this guy, man. Give me him. Ugh, I hate body blocking. It's annoying. Hey ho, play as you want. Stop hiding your boon totems down here, person. Okay. Oh, lady, come back here. The Oni. I am Oni Man. Omni Man. If you body block, I will kill you. It didn't work out well now, did it? I find that more funny. I don't even care about that. I just care about getting this woman. Old woman. Okay, the issue is with Oni is he's so... Okay, so they're fully healed. Oh, lady, come back here. Now I won't have a long-ass delay when I kill you. You don't have decisive strike. It's like one of those things you just expect. Like my little obeys. It just has like, he doesn't have the little chain around him. Come on then. Get her off. Only one of you will die. And it will be her because I'm an arsehole. I don't even know if there's anything down here for you. Being down here was a bad idea for me. You played well, but because you keep wiggling, you might actually escape. Oh no, maybe not. So my Pentamentos come in handy. Now either this guy can come for his friend, I don't know if he will. I like the sword. She might just go for the hatch. Would she though? Be honest. Yeah, I think she might just go for the hatch. Ah, fair enough. I guess it's whoever finds the hatch first. I guess it was me! Are you here, little lady? Please don't try and escape now. I've got a lovely sword. Where is she? The thing is, I don't know how long it takes to open doors. No. Can you, like, reopen a hatch? God knows with me. Where is she? I don't actually... Oh, yes, she's there. La 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 la. Lucky. Oh, she got it open. Lucky bugger. That's the issue, man. I don't know how long it takes to open doors if, like, it's a hatch kind of one. I don't know, God knows. I don't think it would be any different. Then again, it is DVD, so... I won't know till I find out. Oh. But yeah, so Terminator Resistance. I will stream, but I don't know how much I'll stream. Because I had to play around. It don't actually... It feels different. Because I remember it not being as... I remember some... I was looking for reviews. Because I didn't hear about it till like, I think it came out early this year. And I was like, looking at reviews. And I don't think it was doing too well. And then apparently since the Enhanced Edition came out, it's been doing quite well, so... I'd have to wait and see, but... I do want to see what it's about not playing as a robot, even though I actually really wanted to continue. Because the Infiltrator mode is like a kind of small campaign shtick, and I don't actually know if it's... But it's really fun, because you get to, like, grab people as Terminators and throw them, and that kills them. It's really fun, and I think it's quite interesting. But... I don't know what the campaign's gonna be like. I'm gonna wait till Tuesday, because I won't be streaming Wednesday. I just brain farted and didn't remember what plans I had. But Wednesday I'll probably be out and conked in my bed for most of it. And then I think there will probably be more security breach stuff once the game gets updated. It's a great game. Possibly edited videos explaining my theories on it all. Because I actually really enjoyed how they did it. Because at first I was curious to who wrote the notes, and now I watched the video, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But it's curious to see whether or not what ending is the true ending. A lot of people believe the one where you kill with heavy quotation marks, so heavy it fucking takes kill down. Kill Afton is like the true ending. But I also think the Princess Quest one, where you either go to take on Vanny is also a true ending. Now, whether which one is the canonical ending, which I think a lot of true ending does mean, but also, I feel like if you save Vanessa, that could also be an ending. But then again, I feel like saving the villain of this game and that being the canonical ending leaves it of, you've just killed Afton. We don't know where Baby is. She is also a part of Freddy's thing, but I remembered that Baby, when she became Scrap Baby, had a different face. So there's also that. Michael. So I feel like the ending we did on stream and kept dying during. I was about to cry if I couldn't get that ending. But I feel like that ending is canonical to the main story. Because I feel like either they'll continue on with Gregory and Freddy, because he also escaped with you, or they'll continue on with just Gregory. I got this fucking map twice in a row and I hate it. I don't know how good my perks are, but fuck it anyway, I like them. Let this charge up. Oh, I need to get better at that. But I'm curious to know where they'll take the game next. Whether they'll explore Gregory. I would like them to, because Gregory is quite interesting. I'd want to see what would happen. Why Freddy wasn't as not. Obviously, there's more to it, but obviously there's more to the kind of dynamic. But I'd like to see who we get to see after that. Who disconnected and why? I'd like to see where they would take the story, because Stillwall's definitely left the game very open-ended in terms of what it could explore. And I find it quite cool to see. I'd like to see Gregory and Vanessa again. I'd like to see them two return. Now I have to play catch this rabbit. Come here, little rabbit. I want to kill you. Come here, little rabbit. Come on, little rabbit. Come on, little rabbit. Stop running away. Come on, rabbit. Where'd she go? I lost the rabbit. Okay. Oh, I found her. I got her that time, bitches! So obviously I'm curious to see where Stillwell will take the game. I have no worries on how the game will turn out, because Security Breach was great. It had its bits and bobs here and there, a few glitches. But they definitely kept the spirit of Scott Cawthon. And what he would do, so I have high hopes. Obviously, I shouldn't have too high hopes, because it is... I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but whatever they pull off, it'll be good, and I have hopes. You are going on here till I find your friend. You had slippery meat. You motherfucker. Come on in. Up you Lego. This person might get hatch. Poo. Yeah, they'll probably get hatch. That's a shame. Damn, I didn't even get to use Pentimento. Brr. Hopefully next year in DBD, cause Security Breach did really well, hopefully we get to see Afton in Dead by Daylight, because they can do all of his variants. I would love to see a Springtrap. They can do his skin when he was a clown, because he's seen using a hammer. So there's definitely a lot that could be done. I definitely think sorry. Oh, pardon me. I definitely think if they do Afton, I really want to see if they'll do skins for him. I'd like to see. I think it's easier to get rights to like game skins. I don't think Stillwall, and if Scott is still around, well, this goes down, because obviously people on Twitter don't like it when people have nice things. Hate me all you want, it's true. Scott does well, gets a AAA game, all of a sudden people have a problem with him. So, enough said about that. But, whether he's still around, I don't think they'd say no. I definitely think I would like to see what skins they would do for him. I'm curious to that, because that would be quite an interesting look on it all. Who should I be next? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I made my Huntress look cool. But yeah, depends on whether or not the, Scott, but I'd like to see him use an axe. Or like a variety of weapons, depending on the skin you use. But if I can see him using anything, it'll either be his claws or his, or an axe. I just hope that he comes into the game. Time to be Jill Valentine with the Christmas sweater. I don't actually know who I want to be. No, let's go back to Killers and play someone. I'd like to see who the survivor would be. Because if they do Finesse, they might hit us with a... The most likely and requested character is Springtrap and Afton. Now, whether it will come with a survivor would be quite curious, depending on what they confirm to be the canonical ending, would be who we get. Because I wouldn't mind seeing Vanessa as a character, but then again, the only one I can actually see being a character would be Michael. So you'd have Michael as the survivor, Afton as the killer. And then maybe as like limited time skins, they can do it Vanessa and Vanny. They can have Vanny as the killer. Because to be honest, we don't actually see Vanny kill anyone exactly. Now, whether or not she does, I'm pretty sure she has. We don't see whether she uses like a weapon. I think a lot of people think she uses like a knife. But I think she just does the original Afton way before, how he used to hide bodies. Because she killed one of her therapists in the music discs I played for you in a mechanical corpse mangler. So there's obviously some connection of how she kills people. She's also extremely smart, so she has everything Afton would be looking for in, like, someone to control and bring him back, because she knows how to build shit. He can manipulate her memories. So I definitely think that if they do bring him in, it'll either be Afton, or it'll just be Afton. They'll do what they did with Pinhead. They have a killer and no survivor. What was the point in that? What was the point in that? What was the point in that? So I definitely think there would definitely be one of the characters would show up? Oh, it's the, I am looking forward to seeing what the trilogy brings to the table. Hey, Jill. You should really be getting to gens, you know? I definitely think, I think a FNAF collaboration could happen soon. Not this year, because Ringu, whatever that fucking thing is, be prepared for me to not ever play Survivors once she releases. I don't like... Really didn't think that one through now, did you, bud? So I definitely couldn't see... I'll probably play the character because I'm curious to see how she'll work. There's someone here, so... Not going to the box. So... I think there also might be a new Ghostface cosmetic, possibly in January when Scream 5 comes out. I mean, I'd be curious to see if they do, like, the new mask. New mask or new knife, cloak. Don't know if I'll go watch it though, knowing me, I'm just quite not big on going cinemas. Well, no, I like going cinema, but in the current time it depends on the fuck happens in where I live. So obviously all the shit going on in the world. I mean, I'm glad I got to see No Way Home. Me and my friends went to see it. It's a great movie, and people should go watch it. That's all I will say on stream. I think the only thing I don't like... Alright, I'm back. Oh, I got her. Yes, I got it. got your ass, bish. Your little plan does not work when it is on. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Come on now. Okay. That's just a bit dumb, innit? I played it fair. I hit you. Lost his scratch marks. Hello, Mr. Dwight. Hello. Yeah! It seems we are in a predicament, Mr. Dwight. Now, I gotta keep an eye on you, because you're the only one who can actually escape. Yeah. Okay, no. Victory. Yeah, I should have looked up a bit more. Don't know how I hit, but I did hit a pretty square. Can't even be bothered to report her because I won. Oh, and she had Decisive Strike as well. Holy shit, she should have just stayed. She could have won. Could have just changed the whole game for everyone. Gotta stay positive for the survivors. But yeah, I enjoyed No Way Home. I think it was a great movie. Got to see it with my friends. Had a good time. Just waiting on the next big film. Definitely opens up a lot though. I think Boss Man's really excited for the one in February. I also wasn't really going to see it, and then I saw some stuff on social media. Saw quite a hefty chunk of awesome shit, so I'm looking forward to that one. Right. But yeah, so I'll definitely be playing more. I'm hoping for more horror games to come out. I'm hoping for a good Marvel game to come out this year. I won't be playing Wolverine. I'm not interested in it, and I also don't like that it's on PlayStation. Spider-Man, I say this now. Spider-Man is fair game, unless you're on Avengers. I'll explain that in a minute, but Spider-Man is fair game. Sony owns the rights, they can make their own game and make it exclusive. But Wolverine, a character that they don't own the rights to, just a company making it, is owned by Sony. They would make so much more money, Marvel and Sony, if they just release it on both editions. So not really interested in it, don't really want to, but you live and you learn, don't you? But I mean, Spider-Man 2 comes out next year. And I get to be Venom. I get to be Venom. Tony Todd, who also voiced yes. Tony Todd's voice in him. He also voiced Spawn, I think, and he is dope as fuck. So I get a great voice actor. Honestly, when they changed the player models around for Spider-Man. And then it was like a whole giant argument of change it back. I just remember it got so out of hand. The poor people at Insomniac Games just wanted Peter to look younger. Was it a great change? Not really. I did kind of like prefer it. But then again, we're playing the game to be Spider-Man, not Peter Parker. So it didn't bother me as much, as long as they didn't like make the suits look dumb. I mean, I only used one suit from that game, and that's the Black Cat suit. That's definitely because I don't have any favorites. You know, definitely not cried over the fact that Spider-Man did not have a kid in this universe with Black Cat. Fucking so betrayed. I played that whole thing. I was remember talking to Charlie every day about it, like, oh my god, they're gonna have kids. This is like the greatest thing ever. And then I actually did it, and I was just so hurt. It's just like, oh damn, you're doing good. But yeah, so I will be definitely playing that on stream. Just led. You're a silly idiot. You silly Bill. I definitely will be playing that game on stream. I'll be playing it on the stream, and I'll probably be playing Venom the most. I don't think it's gonna be multiplayer. If it is, no one's ever gonna be Venom. But yeah, so, but I mean, it'll finally be a good Spider-Man game coming out. It'll finally be another good Spider-Man out. Not like the, let's just not believe he exists. The Spider-Man in Avengers. Now, I was actually gonna go back, have a little look at what made this Spider-Man so bad. You know, I was like curious. I watched the video. Now, by the way, I don't hate Fortnite for what I'm about to say. This is just Fortnite isn't a massive company. But when they make a better web slinging than a AAA title that has continually made the well-known Final Fantasy series, and they pull some shit that they did in Avengers with Spider-Man, you know for a fact it is embarrassing. Now, a lot of people probably like a bit confused on why I don't particularly like why, because basically, for context, me and Charles, we bought the game day one, and it was a like after launch promise. So I'd say a few months after launch we'd get him. We didn't get him till nearly the end of this year, and what they gave was utter dog style. Because those story missions was just a rehash using the same fucking villain in every fucking campaign. Taskmaster. His web slinging was shit. His wall crawling was shit. The point of Spider-Man is being fast with it all. He just seemed really slow. Now, the voice actor did a great job. This, and one of the things now, most people don't look out for cosmetics in games. Some just they kinda look more for the gameplay and what's good with it all. And I think that's fair. I think it is fair, but one of the things I also look for is the cosmetics, because I feel like if the game has great cosmetics, I'll have fun with them. It didn't work out that well, did it? On a rude way. That is kind of embarrassing. I think it's kind of a... I think the issue with what they did was they promised Spider-Man day one, and the skins for him wasn't even what people were like most excited for, but could probably have helped save, the character. Now, yes, they'll probably do, like, No Way Home skins and Spider-Man. Like, they could do skins like that and shit in the future. Yeah, okay. I can see that happening. But what they pulled out was not what people would have wanted. They did not look like they were a year's worth of effort. Now, yeah, they were working on characters like the Black Panther, but there is more that could have been done. I still say this now. There should have been a Venom suit. I get why they didn't do it in, in Avengers. In Spider-Man is not Avengers, because, leave that room for assumption of, they didn't want to make Venom just a customization, and that's fine. That works. That's, they want to give him his own kind of game and moment. But this is Avengers, right? Not in a rude way. I doubt Spider-Man's going to show up again. I doubt there's going to be another Avengers again. Whether they can pull it back is beyond my ideas, is beyond what people would want. But you could have gave him a Venom suit and people would have loved that. And as well as, No Way Home did, as well as Spider-Man, the MCU trilogy, as well as Raimi's and Andrew Garfield's outfits would look, why would you pay money for it? And that is a genuine question. Why would we want to pay money for it when we can just buy Spider-Man Miles Morales, if you want to get the No Way Home suits? Bit dumb, but how it is. Why would we pay money for that? And yeah, I can't say what the last thing I want to say, but yeah, that's in Avengers first, and not Marvel Spider-Man. It will be in Marvel Spider-Man eventually, I can tell you now. It'll either be in the next game, because I know they'll bring back all the suits, like movie suits. But why spend money on like any of the MCU trilogy suits? Or any of... This is for Spider-Man only. For Iron Man, that's fair game. They don't actually have like a separate game where you can get these skins for free. But why spend it all on that when you can get those specific ones free? Now, yes, you can argue that. But maybe some people want to support it, and I'll be frank. I would have brought the Iron Man stuff. I would have brought the Venom suit if they had the Venom suit. Now, whether they've got a Venomized planned event. Now, if they do that, I will be going back, because as my friends love me for it, I absolutely love Venom. He is my favorite hero. I love everything about the guy. He's just a badass. So, if they do a Venomized event and there's like certain characters are Venomized, I'll play it. I'll buy all that shit. Will I play the game much? Probably not, but it's Venom. It'll be very, very unlikely if I buy like a Venomized Hulk, but still. It's that of... Now I hope they do a Venomized event. Will they? Probably not. But as I said, you could have done a Venom skin in his battle pass, or a better suit. And like, the suit I see a load of people use is his classic suit. They did all the stereotypical like Spider-Man suit, like the Noir. They did Noir out of all of them. And yeah, I agree, Noir is a badass in the comics and the movie. When he's not played up for jokes. I have nothing wrong with that, it's just Noir's quite funny. A lot more funnier in the movies. But I definitely think they could have done a lot more. Like, one of the things I don't like is Hawkeye. Now, yeah, I can agree the Hawkeye series was pretty good, and Hawkeye's been getting respected amount of love. The shit he needs, he deserves. But the issue with what I think would happen is, I feel like Hawkeye he got a more interesting mission than a guy that was meant to be after launch. And you could tell those missions were like meant to be after launch, because it doesn't play into the story, doesn't continue the story into anything. It just is separate, like the Black Panther one, whereas Black Panther takes place after. Now, you could have had any other villain. Like, yes, it's meant to be before, but you could have had any other villain. You could have had the Lizard. I still say this. The Lizard would have worked fucking amazingly, trying to cure his own inhuman perfections, but doing it all the wrong way. That would make sense into his Peter Parker's Daily Bugle camera life. Or you could have had Doc Ock being manipulated by people. Maybe he got, because he has, like, maybe his disease he has, because he has, like a disease to do with his motor joints. I think they slowly eat away. I'm not too sure. It's said in the Spider-Man game, and it's a big part of his character, at least in the comics. Could have had that, and could have had it that the inhuman shits accelerated him, so he's trying to find a cure. And that's when, you know, people step in. And then, you know, it's just that point of, you could have had so many more unique villains, yet you stick to Taskmaster. You don't even see much of the Abomination. He's there for one mission, and he's gone. For a game made by Final Fantasy, it does not reflect the company in a good light. Now, whether there was just issues with it off the start is yet to be seen, but I just think MODOK wasn't a bad villain. I liked it. I like that he was progressively getting worse and deteriorating more into a machine-like being. Do I think the final boss fight was any good? Not really. I like the ending. I like that Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel joins the MCU, but I think, like, even Kate Bishop had a unique story boss. You couldn't just spare a little bit for Spider-Man, because if you pulled out, like, 4 unique bosses for the 4 new characters, I think a lot of people would have been like, okay, this is good. Just do a bit more working on it. But because they didn't, because they used fucking Taskmaster, like, I don't even care if they butchered Venom. At least it would have been unique, you know? Like, they made Venom just some dumb shit. I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. I want to see people who are fans of the game, because I feel bad for them most. Because whereas me and Charlie, I think Charlie I felt bad for, because he got the game because I was quite like, oh, this could be really good. And then when we played it multiplayer, it was fucking awful. But he was fine. His sister... Damn, the ice is actually... One of my new mains is actually intimidating. Can she nail it, though? I'm gonna be really happy if she can pull off some of the shit I can't. And I think I want to see fans of the game get, like, really cool shit for them. Like, his sister played it and really enjoyed it, which is good. I think if you play it for just an enjoyable story, that's fine. Ooh. Why couldn't you have Shadow Step? Damn, this guy's good. You're smart. I respect that. I respect that. Damn, she got some wiggle. I like that. She's just got a strut to her. But I think I want to see that game get the love it should have got, instead of being shit on so much. Because they made so many poor decisions. First of all, one of them was you can't play the story with a friend. When you fuck up that bad on a game, what the hell? When you fuck up that bad on a game... Is this where the doors are meant to be? I think this is just like a glitch. But yeah, when you fuck up that bad on a game, that the supposed online mode doesn't work, it's really like it should be. You take your time, you do what Cyberpunk did. Take it off the store and fix it. Now, yes, not every game corporation wants to do that because it does damage the money being made. Now, that's fair. I can agree with that. The fuck has happened to the doors? I'm gonna... The only reason I'm reporting this game is because this is really dodgy. Yeah, look. So, I think this is just like a visual glitch, but I'm gonna report it anyway because... I think my issue with what Avengers was it just didn't give that free ability to play as the characters. I think there's not enough characters for after content for it to be considered worth going back and playing. Like, oh yeah, look, here's Spider-Man. But it's like, okay, but there's more popular Avengers. Yes, some may be saved for the either inevitable number 2 or the or it could be something else. And I think the issue with it was, one of the other issues was a lot of people did compare it to the MCU. There's like, oh, these characters, and that, not damaged, but a lot of people were like, oh, you should have had better characters. You should have had these guys be here. You know, it's just like, well, these guys have put in a lot of effort. But I think it is fair that they did. It's one of the things is, I'm quite big on keep the actors that you have. I mean, one of them was Mary Jane, which she wasn't that bad as Black Widow. I think she was quite interesting as the Black Widow. I think she played her quite well. She has a great connection. Oh, okay, you played me. You deserve that. But yeah, I definitely think the game struggled from a lot. Oh, holy shit, she's really good. I definitely think there's a lot to it that I think if it just came out and everything wasn't perfect, but it worked and felt better, like an open world game, like Lego Marvel Superheroes. Now I know that's like a bit of a whole like slap in the face to compare them to like a Lego game, which they're great, they're just not the most like, I don't know, Lego games are great, but in terms of comparing it to people who made Final Fantasy, I think a lot of people will be like, why? They're not that good. And I think it's fair to say like that. But the open world in that game felt so much better than the open world in than the open world in why can't I go through that door? That's so weird. Than the open world in I don't know. And I just don't think it worked the way they wanted it to. They took a big name and they completely flopped. I think they brought something in that didn't work for quite a while, and a lot of people who stuck a long time with the game left, and I can respect them for staying that long with a game. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Damn, she played fair. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Dead Dog Saloon. But there's definitely games that just feel better to play. I wouldn't say, like, as I was saying with the Spider-Man skins, it is probably really hard to go, well, why? I think it is really hard to compete with, you know, Marvel's Spider-Man and their free shit. Because it's like going, well, why would I pay money for this skin? And a lot of those skins are in Marvel's Spider-Man. Some are actually locked behind a paywall. I think they did like 2 comic book stereotype variants, like 3 of them. One of them is part of the actual campaign, which is a bit, you know, 2 of them. And it's like, it's kind of that smack in the face to people who are like, hold on, we've waited ages for this. Why aren't even the cosmetics good? You know, why aren't you pulling all this cool shit out for us? And it is a shame. It is, like, upsetting. Not upsetting, but a bit disappointing that stuff that you kind of hope to stand out doesn't. You know? And you can't help that in a game. I think making skins that everyone likes is a bit of a tough nut to crack. I won't lie, it's a bit hard to make something that fans and will enjoy. Do I think it will always work? No, not really. It's an odd situation to think of, because a lot of people obviously finish with Technician, finish Stun the Killer with Smash Hit. That's Unhook. Oh, that's fucking impossible, isn't it? Let's do this one. Oh, I think Avengers, as I was saying, it had potential, but they squandered it. They absolutely sabotaged themselves. Now, could they have brought it back? Maybe. I'm not one to say that they couldn't possibly, in a strange way make a good Avengers 2. I think what they should do is take everything that didn't work in Avengers, take it out, and replace it with better ways. Get rid of the shitty quest system, get rid of the lackluster combat, take time, and obviously I don't know much about gaming, but the way I think is take time, ask fans for feedback on what they should change, and then make a good game. Don't pull some shit. Fix what is broken, don't fix what isn't broken. Just don't do collab characters. It kills, your thing right away. And it was a shame, because I think me and Charlie made a load of jokes about it. This character took a year to come out. A year to come out. And what they gave us was shit. And I get you can't go too mad on web slinging, but you could at least make it faster. Or at least make his, wall climbings not shit. And, the skins as well. Millions of reskins. Not even a Venom skin. Not even, the green suit they did. As I said, a lot of the suits you could get in that game, you get for free in Spider-Man, which is the issue is... You might not get all the suits from No Way Home or from the MCU trilogy, but why pay for them when you get them free in the DLC for in Spider-Man? Why pay money? Now I get for obviously if I want to buy, if I do ever go back to that game, I want to buy the Iron Man suits from all the movies because I watched them all. Now, have they done any ones particularly the ones I want to see? Not really. I like Bleeding Edge. I think they've done Endgame, so I would also probably buy Endgame. I also really like the thing, but one thing they did was fucking wrong. They did Hawkeye and Thor and Captain America. Now, one thing I do always say is, if you're gonna do the live-action counterparts, just ask their permission to remodel the characters to look more. Thor's, I don't think, was that bad when I had a look at it. But, no offense to the actor who plays Captain America, he was great in all other regards, though he did the Optimus Prime Netflix series, usual, where his voice would go from being like, yes, I'm Captain America, to sounding like fucking Megatron. And that is a thing I don't like, when a character like Optimus or Captain America have that, yeah, Avengers, and then go to evil voice. It's more clear in the Netflix series, and I think it is more of a stage direction. But I didn't like that much, and the guy just doesn't suit the way Chris Evans looks. The suit's fine. The suit and all that is fine with him. It's the face, because obviously they give him the beard. I like the Black Panther DLC. I didn't play it, but I like the way it looked. A lot of people weren't happy with the enemy types, which is fair. I mean, they did two new guys, two bosses. They did Claw and Crossbones, and Spider-Man gets Taskmaster. Year in the waiting. Who do we get? Taskmaster. Not even badass Taskmaster. We get the shit one. Taskmaster showed up in Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game, but he was more testing Peter, trying to suss him out so in the future he can whoop his ass. I think you do that in the game though. But I just think I don't know even if Thor has Stormbreaker on his skin. I think that's another fucking thing. If he don't have Stormbreaker, and I get that, yeah, it's probably a pain in the ass, but you could at least give him Stormbreaker. Give him like one of the most badass weapons in the MCU. Like, don't get me wrong, Captain America, you know, like, probably going to be a pain in the ass, but I would definitely buy that. Because I found Thor quite good a character. Because, like, a lot of the characters in the game seemed fun. I think Kate Bishop, when I gave her a little go, seemed okay. She was funny. Iron Man, probably one of the best ones to play, most unique. Black Widow was actually really unique. Has better web slinging than Spider-Man, surprisingly. I actually really liked her, despite hers being quite a bit naff in terms of just how the others played. Hers was actually fun. I liked the Hulkbuster armor. That was really cool. I liked Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was great. I think she stood out the most. Wasn't the biggest fan of Hawkeye. I didn't play Black Panther because I think I remember doing like one mission. I think I was as Spider-Man. Oh shit. Okay, I don't get to do that, Jen. It's a bubba. It's a bubba. Will it be a basement bubba? I don't know. But there was definitely some highlights. I think I enjoyed playing Iron Man. I liked the ammo change for some characters. But they just took so much of a kind of Final Fantasy approach to it, and I think, for me, it ruined it a bit, because they had, like, crafting materials and shit. It's just like, why? Like, yeah, Spider-Man did, but it had fun, unique challenges you did to get those. This is just, hey, try and find these, like, boxes and get the same shit every mission. Plus, a lot of the missions were just hold the point, protect the Inhumans, and it was just not fun. Like, yeah, you can argue Spider-Man is literally just a bit more of that. Like, do this, survive that, play this. It's very similar, but at least it had that level of, you can have a laugh with that. I couldn't even play the campaign missions with a friend to have a laugh with. Like, I couldn't play through the most boring missions with a friend because it wasn't like that, and it was just so boring to play by myself. And the issue is, I just couldn't enjoy the game alone. I think me and Charlie tried to do it once on stream. It just wasn't that enjoyable playing alone. I think that's the issue with it, is the enjoyment. The enjoyment of it all. I think a lot of shit was just tedious missions back and forth. Now, not every game is always going to have unique missions every time, but I feel like they just relied on making all the missions available for all characters. I think he is playing like a basement Bubba loadout. Because he didn't chase anyone. Yeah, okay. It is not worth it Not in the slightest, because we're fucked if we try. And I think there is a lot to enjoy, I think. I mean, if you enjoyed the game, I respect that. It was a great game in terms of bringing the characters you loved as a kid to life. Was it worthy of... I think that what they did wrong was they just should have improved the game after they got back a load of bad reviews. I think at the start, like at the very start, it was fine. I think they did an okay job. But I really hope this guy isn't... Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with camping. I just really want to do my challenge. Hopefully that will distract him. My internet has been a bit pooey. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing what Marvel games. That Midnight Suns, I thought was out. Oh shit, we only need one more. Let me just cleanse this totem. Now, hopefully this Nier is smart and saves him. I think one thing, as a camper myself, I feel like it would be fair to add, like, similar to if someone goes AFK as a survivor, have, like, a crow or their thing shows up if they're there for too long. Like, you have, like, maybe a minute or so, and then people will know where you are. I get maybe why it hasn't been done. I think he is camping. I mean, if not, I don't mind staying alive. That's a shame, though, because one thing is... yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh, I took that hit with a fucking whack to the head. Oh, I don't think he is playing Basement Bubba. I'm just like... Oh, his perk is fucking great. Holy shit. I'd like to be saved. Not gonna lie. He's coming back around. Yeah. He patrols. Okay, that's fair enough. He's noticed you. I just wanted to do my challenge. Oh, he saved her. Good, 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 good. Hey, I wouldn't mind being saved, bro. He is literally... Oh, I'm so fucked. He will turn around quick. I know my playstyle. Shit, 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 shit. He's gonna come straight for me. Jonah, please help. Come on, man. All I want to do... Oh! Oh, he's gonna come after me, isn't he? He's gonna come after me. Gonna come after me. Thank you so much. If someone can get a gen done, I can open up a door. People can escape. I don't know where any gens are being done though, to be fair. I just hope that games nowadays get better. I mean, Security Breach was a great game. Just doesn't need to copy the Battle Royale genre, like a certain... Now, to be honest, the Battle Royale genre got overdone by not just Call of Duty. There's multiple people to blame. Here, don't blame... There is multiple people. I think Call of Duty, and then Battlefield, and then Fallout 4 copying it kind of was just like, look, this is ridiculous now. Make a game that people want to play. Yes, you can argue, why would people want to play Fortnite? Well, Fortnite is fun when it's not sweaty. I can't lie and say when it's sweaty, it's not that enjoyable. No! No, I need her. He is literally camping her. I can save her, I can save her, I can save her. No, you don't. Run! 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 Just escape! Leave me! No! Don't hook me! Don't hook me! No! No, just escape, bro. Damn it, this ain't gonna count for my motherfucking challenge, bitch. Dicks. Dickhead. Ugh. I bet it's probably easier to do challenges on PC. You're not supposed to, but you could always just ask the killer to help you. I mean, they would either be like, oh yeah, sure. Oh! It counted! Yeah, baby. What did he have? It wasn't too bad. Right. Do I keep the stream going? Nah, I think I'm gonna end this here, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Speak to you all later.